Section 1 of the Relations of Saint Teresa of Avila. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Ann Boulais. The Relations of Saint Teresa of Avila. Translated by David Lewis. Relation 1. Sent to St. Peter of Alcantara in 1560 from the Monastery of the Incarnation, Avila. The method of prayer I observe at present is this. When I am in prayer, it is very rarely that I can use the understanding, because the soul becomes at once recollected, remains in repose, or falls into a trance, so that I cannot in any way have the use of the faculties and the senses, so much so that the hearing alone is left, but then it does not help me to understand anything. It often happens, when I am not even thinking of the things of God, but engaged in other matters, and when prayer seems to be beyond my power, whatever efforts I might make, because of the great aridity I am in, bodily pains contributing thereto, that this recollection or elevation of spirit comes upon me so suddenly that I cannot withstand it, and the fruits and blessings it brings with it are in a moment mine, and this without my having had a vision, or heard anything, or knowing where I am, except that when the soul seems to be lost, I see it make great progress, which I could not have made if I had labored for a whole year, so great is my gain. At other times, certain excessive impetuosities occur, accompanied with a certain fainting away of the soul for God, so that I have no control over myself. My life seems to have come to an end, and so it makes me cry out and call upon God, and this comes upon me with great vehemence. Sometimes I cannot remain sitting, so great is the oppression of the heart, and this pain comes on without my doing anything to cause it, and the nature of it is such that my soul would be glad never to be without it while I live. And the longings I have are longings not to live, and they come on because it seems as if I must live on without being able to find any relief, for relief comes from the vision of God, which comes by death, and death is what I cannot take. And with all this, my soul thinks that all except itself are filled with consolations, and that all find help in their troubles, but not itself. The distress thus occasioned is so intense that, if our Lord did not relieve it by throwing it into a trance, whereby all is made calm, and the soul rests in a great quiet and is satisfied, now by seeing something of that which it desires, now by hearing other things, it would seem to be impossible for it to be delivered from this pain. At other times there come upon me certain desires to serve God, with a vehemence so great that I cannot describe it, and accompanied with a certain pain at seeing how unprofitable I am. It seems to me then that there is nothing in the world, neither death nor martyrdom, that I could not easily endure. This conviction, too, is not the result of any reflection, but comes in a moment. I am wholly changed, and I know not whence cometh such great courage. I think I should like to raise my voice, and publish to all the world how important it is for men not to be satisfied with the common way, and how great the good is that God will give us if we prepare ourselves to receive it. I say it again, these desires are such that I am melted away in myself, for I seem to desire what I cannot have. The body seems to me to hold me in prison through its inability to serve God, and my state in anything. For if it were not for the body, I might do very great things, so far as my strength would allow. And thus, because I see myself without any power whatever to serve God, I feel this pain in a way wholly indescribable. The issue is delight, recollection, and the consolation of God. Again it has happened, when these longings to serve Him come upon me, that I wish to do penance, but I am not able. It would be a great relief to me, and it does relieve and cheer me, though what I do is almost nothing, because of my bodily weakness. And yet
Sample complete. Ready to continue?